What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching TikTok ruin people's marriages for like 10 minutes straight and we'll try not to judge.
This is Dr. G, a therapist with a 0-star rating on Yelp, which she claims is due to the fact that she only tells her clients the total unaltered truth.
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when we're eating, I pretend that I'm full or that I'm gonna throw away my food because I know you're still hungry.
But wait, that's not a bad thing. That's like sweet, right?
That's
all.
Nice.
We listen and we don't judge.
When you wanted to give away our firstborn cat, I secretly wanted to keep it, but then I twisted it as in like, oh, you'll get used to her. But secretly, I would be heartbroken if we gave it away.
Oh, I'm glad that you did that. I would actually be so sad.
But you love her now.
Yeah. We listen and we don't judge. When you first started making videos, I would play them on repeat and watch them over and over again so you get views, but I would pretend that other people watched them so you didn't get this.
Like, that's really sweet. So, play it on repeat and then you tell me like 2 years later, play this video on repeat.
Cringe.
That's sweet.
Number one fan.
We listen and we don't judge.
When I was in high school and I used to pay for all our dinners,
Mm-hmm.
I was just flexing. I was actually really broke. A lot of times I'd ask my mom or sister or brother for money.
Oh, you took me on so many days.
I know, I was in debt.
We listen and we don't judge. One time when you had that really bad family emergency, I stayed in my car in your neighborhood for the whole day, just in case you needed me.
So I was actually coming here to watch people's marriages collapse and it is not going as planned. It's just like so much love in the air. It's like, okay.
No way.
That's really sweet.
No way, you're the best. Actually. What?
We listen and we don't judge.
I drove your car while you guys were in Sunday school, just like around the block.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
When you guys call me from home at school and I'm like done talking, I put the phone in airplane mode.
We all already knew that.
When you would yell at us in the car and we'd just get mad, we'd flip you off behind the headrest.
Oh, that's true because you cannot see. She's driving and they're like, fingers up.
When I was a junior in high school, me and Jenna used to skip school like once a week. Like we would just stay in our cars and not go to the whole first half of the day.
Yeah.
But it's not like they were going to bad places. So she has good kids all around. They're not like going to hang out with friends or going to like parties when they skip school. So I would say they can pass. They just sometimes the kids don't want to be at school. That's it. Yeah, the mom is definitely judging. She's judging.
We used to go look at our Christmas presents in your closet before you wrapped them.
No!
And then when Santa would come, we'd go down before you guys woke up.
Back when I didn't have a job and I would like have to be asking you for like money every time I would hang out with my friends. Sometimes I would go and take it out of the jug.
I said a word the whole time. When I was going to the hotel gym, hotel gym, I was on the beach with some girl.
Oh!
Back when you used to take my phone and make me put it in the kitchen at like 9 p.m., I used to go get it and have Birdie listen for you and Dad so I could get it peacefully and take it back to my room.
Okay, she's had enough. She doesn't want to know more.
Listen and we don't judge. When we were first dating and I slept over at your place, I pooed such a big log that I clogged the toilet.
Ugh, brother, ugh.
And I was so embarrassed to tell you that I just said, oh, it must have been you.
You left it there?
And I couldn't unclog it, so
Did I unclog your poop?
you unclogged it and took the blame. It's because I didn't want your family to hate me.
Ew. girl.
Thank you for taking the blame and unclogging the toilet. We listen and we don't judge.
One time, I made you a breakfast burrito, and while I was cleaning up, I saw there was mold in the tortilla bag, and I was gonna turn around to tell you that there was mold, but you already finished it.
But yeah, that's like, I mean, it's normal stuff. He already ate it and he's still alive. He didn't die or something, so she gets a pass.
We listen and we don't judge. I know recently you caught me using your toothbrush and your tongue scraper, and I said it was my first time doing that. It was not my first time.
Come on now, dog.
We listen and we don't judge.
Whenever you get mad at me, I'll purposefully hide your phone, your keys, your wallet, whatever is essential in your life so that you'll come and talk to me first.
And look-y, it works because guys do the jar thing where they close the jar, so it's like, it's a reasonable thing to do.
That's evil!
And whoever gives up and talks first after the argument or during the argument loses? No, like they have less power. You understand? There's a power shift. The other person wins the fight somehow, even if they're not apologizing. And if you're wrong, ladies, this is a strategy. When he talks first, then you can act a bit, so act nice, which means you're sorry.
We listen and we don't judge. Last year at horror night, after I got out of one of the mazes, I ran to the bathroom because I peed myself a little and I needed to throw away my underwear.
You're lying.
So I threw away my underwear in the bathroom and I came back out.
You peed yourself?
I was not walking with underwear.
No, them clowns are scary. We listen and we don't judge.
One time when we were on a date, I started choking on a noodle and I didn't want you to notice. So I acted like I dropped something so that I could throw up under the table into a napkin, and I almost died. Like I was legit choking.
So she was looking cute while she was dying.
I don't have any more.
I do. We listen and we don't judge. Almost every day that we've been married, I wake up and I take pictures of you while you're sleeping because I think they're funny or cute. And it became like a cute thing, so I have an album on my phone named Sleeping. And
You're lying.
And it's just...
Do you really? Oh my god!
And it's just you sleeping.
Wait, stop! We
listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when we're watching anime together, I'll watch ahead and I'll act surprised when you get to a certain...
Now that's betrayal of trust. It's first of all cheating for you to watch an episode of a series without your partner. And for him to say, like, it's a secret you have to die with, not for TikTok.
Part of the anime, and I'll act surprised because I don't want you to feel alone. And I don't want you to be mad at me.
At this point, every time that he's surprised, maybe even if he's genuinely surprised about anything, I'm like, yeah, are you faking it? Trust issues from here.
Crazy!
Listen and we don't judge.
I used to shave for One Direction concerts even though I was up in the nosebleeds because I was actually convinced that they were going to fall in love with me.
And how old were you?
Not, please say 12.
13.
Okay.
We listen and we don't judge. When I was younger, I bought the same purple shoes and purple hat as Justin Bieber because I thought it would help me become a pop star and get girls. You're judging!
I'm not judging.
That's reasonable.
I would have loved you back then too for that.
Aww.
We listen and we don't judge.
I religiously read Wattpads from probably age 13 to 16 and genuinely pictured myself as YN. Like I would read it.
What's YN?
Your name. You insert your name there. And I genuinely like believed that it was a part of my story. Like I was dating Harry. He pushed me against the wall. Like that was my story.
But I feel like that's a natural thing to do when you're reading. Those who read, let me know in the comments, because when I read something like, even when I'm reading Reddit stories, I literally get into that character and I feel like I'm the one, and I'm like, that's why I'm like, hey, leave this marriage, do this at this point. That's literally how anyone reads, right? I'm like, no, you're not crazy, because she's not crazy.
Religiously every night.
You can't add stuff onto it.
We listen and we don't judge.
When I was 12 years old, I convinced myself that I was dating Miley Cyrus for about a month because I was talking to a fake profile of her on MySpace. I was telling the fake profile that I loved it.
That's probably like a 75-year-old man.
Yeah.
We listen
and we don't judge.
That was it for today's video. See you guys in the next one.